Hey, what's up, everybody?
Welcome back.
I do a movie review for us, Venom, and this is gonna be a spoiler review. So if you haven't seen the movie,
Please stop watching.
Yeah, if you don't care about spoilers, just keep on watching. Yes, we checked this out today. Overall, I thought it was good. I wouldn't say great. I had to give it like a grade, maybe like a B minus. Like it was really funny. There was, I think, almost too much comedy. There's a lot of comedy in this movie.
Yeah, it was. The story of it was really, really well done. I will say there was, but like you said, it was just way too funny. This one I think was a lot more funnier than the first Venom movie. The first one, it was pretty serious, but this one they went in a very different direction with it. So I mean, don't get me wrong. I like how they add funny things in movies, but
Yeah, it just seemed like it was more of a comedy.
but this one I feel like it was just too many funny scenes.
There was plenty of action still, but I just thought there was a lot of comedy in this one, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But sometimes it's almost like almost too much. I don't know. I thought it was a good movie. Like I said, give it like a B minus. I think Woody Harrelson did a good job as Carnage.
Tom Hardy did a good job playing in Venom, or Eddie Brock.
Yeah, I don't know who voices the Venom character. Is it him?
It is him.
They both. I kind of thought it might.
Woody and Tom both voice Carnage and Venom.
Yeah, so
they do the voice work. I don't know how they do it, but and then I think Michelle Williams is her name. She played Shriek.
Yeah.
The one that screams really loud. Yeah. I thought her character was pretty cool. It was just pretty cool, and I thought Carnage looked really good too. Like he was this huge, a lot bigger than Venom and a lot more stronger.
I think the CGI was pretty good in this. It didn't really look too stupid or anything.
The movie was basically about obviously Venom fighting Carnage, but it was more, it was basically Venom and Eddie weren't really getting along with each other that well because Eddie's, he was getting fed up with Venom, about just having this habit of eating bad guys, and he basically saying he doesn't want to be a hero and he wants to go back to being a normal citizen. But then Venom is like, well, you were basically a loser before I found you, or whatever.
Venom kind of takes to the
personal way.
Yeah, like he's like saying you're nothing, without me, and you did everything because of me, and in Eddie Brock, doesn't see it that way. I don't know. They kind of went back and forth. I think through the whole movie, the part where they get separated and they kind of realize that they actually need each other and actually want like being with each other. Like,
yeah,
and, near the end, Venom says, we are a match or whatever. Like, meaning they're symbiote and human. They actually stay together really well compared to Carnage and Woody Harrelson's character. What was his name?
Cletus Cassidy.
Yeah, Cletus Cassidy. So because you have to be a match for whoever he's host is. Otherwise, you kind of rejects him. But they kind of like they take pride in the fact that they a match for each other.
That's what Cletus Cassidy was doing too when when Eddie went to the prison to see him a bunch of times before. Cletus was gonna get the death penalty, obviously, but obviously that didn't happen because he turned into Carnage. But Cletus was doing the same thing to Eddie, taking it the personal way, because he was, Eddie's like, why you have this obsession with me, and Cletus, he's like, well, I really like you as a friend and all that. But then he takes it to the personal level, like Venom. He's like, you killed your own mother, when she gave birth to you, and like, all that.
We should probably back to the Woody Harrelson in the Shriek character. I'm sorry, Cletus and everything, and Shriek. They're both
Francis.
They meet when they're younger. They're both in it's like an insane asylum because neither one of them. Well, she has this power, right? So they're trying to control her, and he's just crazy. He killed his grandmother, killed his mother. His father would beat him, so they send him to this home, and that's when they meet when they're younger. And she kind of looks out for him, and as they get older, and they take her away, so it kind of makes him more crazy. So he ends up killing more people. That's why he ends up getting the death penalty. So basically, it's about Carnage and Eddie Brock and Cletus and his girlfriend. The two of them kind of very similar with each other.
Yeah.
They just want to be with each other or whatever. So that's why he's getting the death penalty, and that's playing his mind games with Eddie Brock.
Yeah, and then obviously the fight scene between Venom and Carnage was definitely very insane. Both of them, pretty much, beat each other to the point where they just couldn't go anymore. And obviously Venom got the win because he's at first Carnage was he looked like he was down, but then in the middle he took out Venom by a lot, and then Venom just came back out with the huge fight, and he ended up eating Carnage.
Yeah, because they wanted it wasn't a good match for Cletus, so they separate. He ends up eating him, and that's how he ends up winning.
And then Venom basically chokes Cletus, and then he eats his head off, and Cletus dies. And then before that, Cletus kills Shriek. Well, Carnage kills her because Carnage is he doesn't like sound, and because she screams, it hurts him.
Yeah,
so
he kept telling her to shut up and keep your mouth shut and all kinds of stuff.
And she wouldn't listen, so Carnage killed her, so she's dead. Another thing too was with Sergeant Mulligan in this one, the cop that works for San Francisco Police Department. After Shriek died, I thought he got hanged to death because she hanged him with the chain, but turns out he's still alive. But did you notice his eyes
his eyes turned blue, and I don't know what that was supposed to be.
So I don't know if he's going to be a future villain down the road.
What did you say? He said something. He said monsters.
Something like
There's
that.
monsters everywhere, or something to that effect. He said something about monsters. I don't know what his eyes turned like a glowing blue, and nothing else happened after as far as his character's concerned. They didn't talk about it. They didn't show in the post credits about him, so it makes you one day. I'm sure that he'll return, because I don't know. Otherwise, they wouldn't have done that. I don't know what it was supposed to be.
I don't know. I'm guessing he's gonna appear in a future Sony, maybe a Marvel film down the road. I don't know what. We'll have to do some research of what he becomes in the comics. Maybe I don't know. So basically, Venom beats Carnage. Carnage is dead. Shriek is dead. All of them are dead. And basically now, Venom and Eddie are getting along together, and they decide to go on a vacation on this remote island. And basically, that pretty much ends the film right there. It's basically Venom saying, okay, what do we do now? And then Eddie goes, I don't know, just wait and see, I guess.
There's an end credit scene.
Well, hold on. Before we get into this, there is a big spoiler, so post credit.
It's no spoilers if you don't want to know.
Go
watch the movie and see.
This post credit scene, I was blown away. It was probably one of the best post credit scenes I've ever watched. So Eddie and Venom, they're in the hotel or wherever they are. I think they're in Mexico. I think.
Yeah, I don't know where they are. I thought they were on an island somewhere. I have no idea.
And Venom basically tells Eddie, the symbiote. I forget how you say the name, but anywho, they basically have this power where they can not transport to a different universe, but they can, do something with your head to make it seem. I don't know. It's hard to explain really, but it's not time travel. It's nothing like that. It's like they can trick someone's head into thinking something. I don't know.
Anyways,
so basically, so what happens is
he tries to. I don't mean to cut you. I'm really trying to explain it. He's going to tell Eddie Brock that he's going to show him what it's like to be a symbiote on where he's from, and then this thing happens.
So then before that, when he's in the process of that, the whole room starts shaking, and it's like flashing green, yellow, orange, and they wake up. They're on an island, but it's different. And then Venom and Eddie are like, what on earth did you do? And Venom goes, I didn't do anything. He's like, this is not it. And then on the TV, the Daily Bugle hits, and it's a cameo from J. Jonah Jameson. And they reveal Spider-Man's identity on the television, which directly sets up Venom's potential appearance in No Way Home, which is out this December. Now, I don't know if Venom is going to be in it or not. They've been saying for months that Venom and Spider-Man will eventually meet.
Yeah, either there'll be like a Venom Spider-Man crossover, maybe not in what's it, No Way Home?
Yeah.
It could be, it's another future project down the road. Who knows? It's hard to say. It's kind of expecting this to happen. I mean, there was kind of rumors of it. So this just kind of tells us the rumors were true.
Yeah.
That Venom does exist in the Spider-Man universe now. He knows who he is.
Yeah, he knows who Peter Parker is now.
So it's gonna be kind of cool to see what happens. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. I think what happened was, and I was reading, some theories off camera here. Many people think what happened was how Venom got there was when Doctor Strange in the trailer, when he does the magic thing and everything gets screwed up.
Yeah, when he does a spell for Peter to try to keep it so nobody knows who he is. So
it caused the multiverse to go crazy.
Their universe changed somehow because of it. So that's what I think.
Yeah.
That's why.
Because obviously in the trailer, I mean, you got, so now Venom is there, and now you got, the characters coming, Doc Ock, Sandman, Electro, Green Goblin.
Right. So, anyways.
It's going to be epic. I really hope Venom does show up.
Yeah, let's see where exactly the crossover is going to happen. There's even No Way Home or something else down the road. Who knows?
Yeah.
Anyways, it was pretty exciting to finally see that happen.
I know.
Because I know people have been asking for it for so long. So
I didn't really expect that coming.
Yeah. So we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
I think that's going to do it. If you get a chance to check out this movie, I would suggest hitting the theater to check it out. I thought that was pretty good.
Check it out, everybody.
As always, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Check out our videos. So hit that like and subscribe.
Until next time.